Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Sydney smash Essendon as Bombers crash to new low at SCG. St Kilda make a statement against Geelong. Sydney have bounced back from consecutive losses on their home deck to thump Essendon by 58 points at the SCG. Superstar forward Lance Franklin again haunted the Bombers and was instrumental when the match was on the line to help set up the 14.21, 105, to 6.11, 47, victory on Saturday night. Franklin ended the match with 2.4 but had as much impact with his all-round display and passed off several shots on goal when well within his range. He has now tormented the Bombers with 77 goals, the most he has kicked against any AFL club. It was a disappointing performance from the Bombers, who were unable to toast captain Dyson Heppell's 200th match with a competitive effort. Heppell finished with 23 disposals, but didn't he have enough teammates in support? The Bombers were on the back foot from early in the contest but were hammered 54-30 for tackles while being beaten 137-124 in contested possessions. Sydney co-captain Callum Mills, 29 disposals, 13 tackles, helped set the tone and was well supported by Chad Warner, 32 disposals, and Errol Gulden, 26, while Tom Papley, 21 touches, 2 goals, looked back to his best after a delayed start to the season. The Bombers have now slumped to a 2-7 record and have much to do to return to finals for the second consecutive year after recovering from a 2-6 start last season. While there were few highlights on the night for the Bombers, their informed spearhead Peter Wright looked to inspire his team with a 65m bomb from a set shot late in the second term. Darcy Parish, 31 disposals, battled hard in the midfield, and Andrew McGrath was busy across halfback, 22, while Jordan Ridley, 22, fought back in the second half to reduce Franklin's influence. The Swans were looking for a fast start after leading at the first change only twice in the opening 8 rounds, and a noticeable lift in intensity helped them win the tackle, 12-5, and clearance, 11-4, counts while taking a 20-point margin into quarter time. The strong opening was capped off by a rousing goal to Sam Wicks after the small forward got out the back of the Bombers' defence, almost stumbled with ball in hand until steadying just enough to slam it through on the run as the siren sounded. The previous 5 matches between the teams were decided by an average of 6 points, but the Swans all but ensured this would be a more comfortable margin with 4-2 in the second term, as the Bombers were ultimately flattered by the final score. After 3 consecutive matches at the SCG, the Swans will hit the road to face Carlton on Friday night, while Essendon will look to get their season back on track against Richmond the following night. Lions see off spirited Crows to keep touch with the leaders. Brisbane Livewire Charlie Cameron has torched his former AFL club Adelaide with 4 goals in a 36-point away victory for the Lions. Brisbane came from 15 points down in the second quarter to overpower the Crows, winning 16.6, 102, to 9.12, 66, at Adelaide Oval on Saturday night. Cameron, Brownlow medalist Lachie Neale, 35 disposals, 1 goal, 7 clearances, and Zac Bailey, 3 goals, 19 touches, were instrumental as the Lions took top spot on the ladder ahead of Sunday's games. Captain Dayne Zorko, 26 possessions, 2 goals, Hugh McCluggage, 22 disposals, Jarryd Lyons, 24, 8 clearances, and Daniel Rich, 26, were other standouts in the Lions' 8th win from 9 matches this season. Adelaide forward Shane McAdam booted 3 goals and Ned McHenry kicked 2. Acting Crows captain Ben Keays, 27 disposals, 10 clearances, Jordan Dawson, 24 touches, Jackson Hadley, 27, 1 goal, and Rory Laird, 32 possessions, 10 tackles, battled gamely. But Adelaide remain in the mire in 14th spot with 3 wins after being flattened by a powerful Brisbane surge. The Lions slipped 15 points down when McAdam slotted his 3rd goal in the 23rd minute of the second stanza. But Brisbane emphatically responded to the challenge, kicking the next 8 goals of the game and 11 of the next dozen. After Adelaide's Taylor Walker scored the game's first major, the Lions went on a run of 4 consecutive goals including 2 from ex-Crow Cameron. Brisbane held a 5.2 to 3.3 quarter-time lead before the tide turned Adelaide's way in the second term. The Crows kicked 4 unanswered goals, with 2 each to McHenry and McAdam, to take a 15-point lead. McHenry's first came amid controversy as he snapped a goal after picking up a ball which had clearly gone out of bounds within metres of the boundary umpire, who inexplicably failed to whistle. The Crows led by 3 points at half-time, 7.6 to 7.3, but were overwhelmed by a Brisbane blitz in the third quarter. In a barnstorming 25 minutes, Brisbane booted 6 goals to none with Cameron, who left the Crows after the 2017 season, adding 2 more and missing another set shot. Brisbane's burst created a